today's recipe is quick fruit cake or fruity pound cake, and this is one of the recipe that you want to make again and again. This has the beautiful flavor of a pound cake with beautiful fruits inside, and you don't have to wait for a long time to make this, and you don't have to soak your fruits in anything. It's made within 2 hours. So let me show you how. So to make the pound cake, we'll start with 3 cups of all-purpose flour or 3 cups of cake flour. I'm using a cake flour because it gives a very tender crumbs. So this is cake flour, and to that we are going to add half a teaspoonful of salt and quarter teaspoonful of baking soda. We'll mix them together, and this flour is pre-sifted, so do that. That'll be good. The cake becomes lighter if you sift it. So now with the wet ingredients. But before we proceed to the wet ingredients, remember to turn your oven on at 325 Fahrenheit. So I'm adding about 2 2/3 cup of sugar. Now you can always add whole 3 cups of sugar, the same as the flour, but I like a little bit of less sugar because you're going to add the mixed fruit, which is already soaked in sugar syrup, so you don't want too much sweetness in it. And then next we are adding about 1.5 cup of softened butter. So we are going to mix this together and beat them to make it light and fluffy. Since this doesn't have baking powder or too much of leavening agent, you want to beat the butter and the sugar properly to make the cake light and airy. So you can see the butter and sugar has become light. So just scrape down the sides. This cake is just takes a few minutes to assemble or make, and this is a very easy alternative to the regular Christmas cake. Sometimes you don't like the spicy ones. These are the cakes which I grew up with. So we are adding about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. If you want, you can add almond extract too. Or rum extract. Now we are going to add about 6 eggs in there, so we'll take one at a time. So 2 went in and we'll give it a whirl. So that way, in 3 intervals, we are going to add 6 eggs. After each addition, just mix them well. So we have added all the eggs. Now goes the dry ingredients. I like to alternate the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, that is the sour cream. So since this is cake flour, you don't want to overbeat it. So we are adding in 3 intervals, just in your lowest setting. Beat it. Scrape the sides. Now we are going to add 1 cup of sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, just use whole milk yogurt, and we're going to add in 3 additions. If you can use Greek yogurt, that is the best. Like, you don't want the liquid of the yogurt in it. Again, a twirl. In goes the flour again. scrape the sides. The same routine. So in this way we are going to add the next flour addition and the sour cream. So we have added the last addition of the flour mixture, and here goes the last addition of the sour cream. Now with the fruit mixture, so I have the dry fruit like the fruit cake mix here, and I've added about 1 teaspoonful of flour to it so that it doesn't settle in the bottom, it stays in the middle of the cake. So we are going to add this. So we have the cake batter here. Now we are going to add the fruit cake mix. This is about 2 cups, and just fold it in. Now we are going to transfer this into 2 bread pans. Let me get them. I've already greased them and floured them. You can always use a bunded pan too, like a large one to make a large pound cake, or you can use the tubular pan too. Just to level the top. And so we'll bake this at 325 degree Fahrenheit for about 60 to 80 minutes. You have to keep an eye and look at it because it all depends on your oven temperature. Sometimes it gets heated up faster, some it doesn't. So keep an eye, and then I'll show you after an hour how it looks. So we have taken out this pound cakes, fruit cakes or pound cakes, whichever you want to call it, after about 80 minutes. So we'll take this out. We'll take it out just like this and let it cool on the wire rack. Similarly, we are going to take this one out too. Just like that. So we'll let it cool on the wire rack, and then I'll show you how it looks from inside. So the cake has cooled, and we're going to cut it and see how it looks. So you can see how soft and moist it looks. Let me turn it. It's beautiful. It's totally soft, and you can see how white it looks because of the sour cream. And I'm sure you're going to love this and make this soon. And you can see the fruits are all there. It's perfect. So see you next time. Bye. Please subscribe, like and comment on my YouTube channel Simply Saffron by Pooja Seal, and don't forget to push the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching.